Nowadays, electric longboards are becoming more popular than they've ever been due to YouTube vloggers and other people using these boards in their videos. These things are continuing to grow in popularity, and I think they're going to peak at this Christmas and into the early next year. So today we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite electric boards and what I think are the best on the market nowadays. This is my subjective list, so if you disagree, you can leave it in the comment section down below what you think I should add to this list or if I should change up the rankings. All the links to products mentioned in this video will be in the description down below, so check down there if you're interested in checking them out. But otherwise, let's go ahead and jump right into the video and I'll tell you what I think are the top 5 electric skateboards on the market. Also, don't forget to leave a like rating on the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to the channel to be updated whenever I upload new top lists. Coming in at number 5 on my list is the Yuneec E-GO2 electric longboard. Now this is the smallest board on my list and it is also the most inexpensive, coming in at $674.95 on Amazon. That is still expensive, but it is the cheapest one on my list. These electric skateboards can get pretty pricey. So the top speed that this can travel is 12.5 miles per hour, and it has 2 different riding modes that it allows you to use. One is for battery saving and one is for going as fast as possible, and 12.5 miles per hour is the fastest that you can go. So it is kind of slow for an electric skateboard. It does travel up to 18 miles before you are going to need to charge the battery, and since it's one of the smaller boards on my list, it does feature a smaller battery and smaller motor than some of the other boards on this list, so it probably has the least distance that you're able to travel. From what I've seen, all the reviews and stuff, it has good reviews, positive feedback, and some of the videos I watched look pretty cool with this board, so I had to add it to the list. It comes in 3 different colors, in blue, pink, or green, so you do have 3 different color options, and it definitely deserves a spot on my list. Alright, coming in at number 4 on my list is the Inboard M1 electric longboard, and this is probably one of the best longboards aesthetically on my list. It looks really great with a black and red theme, and the materials that they use to make this board look really solid, and honestly it's just an overall really attractive skateboard. It does travel at 24 miles per hour, so it is up there with the boosted boards and the other boards on my list in terms of how fast it can go. The only downfall of this board, in my opinion, is the battery range. It only features 7 to 10 miles before you're going to need to recharge this, so that is pretty small compared to some of the other options on this list. But I do think that overall the functionality, the build quality, and the design of this board kind of keep it on this list because I think it is a very attractive board and I think it's really well made. You can just tell by looking at it that it is a very well made board. Now it does come in at $1,400, so it is pretty expensive for how far you're able to travel. So if you're one of those people that wants to get there quickly and look good doing it, but maybe you don't have to go a super long distance, well, then this might be the board for you. It does also feature swappable batteries, so you are able to swap the battery out just in case, but that is going to cost you a little bit of extra money. This definitely deserves a spot on my list though, just because it's so aesthetically pleasing and the build quality is so good. Alright, coming in at number 3 is the Marbel Board. Now the Marbel Board is another really good looking board. It does feature a black and blue theme, and I honestly really like it. I think it's right behind the M1 for me in terms of design. Like I said, it looks amazing. Now this thing has a lot of great features. It can go 25 miles per hour, which is a great speed. It's up there with the boosted board and the other boards on this list. And another thing that really is good about this is it does feature 16 plus miles on a single charge, because it does have a 2,000 watt battery, which is double the M1, so it does have a much further range and you're going to be able to travel a lot further with this board. Like I said, it does go 25 miles per hour, so you are going to get to where you need to go in a quick pace, and you're also going to be able to go quite a bit of distance with this board. Overall build quality of this looks very good, and like I said, the design is perfect on this board. I'm really a huge fan of it, so it definitely deserved a spot on my list, and the number 3 spot is a perfect place for this. Now this longboard retails for $1,400, so it's by no means cheap, but for all the features that it does offer and the overall design and build quality of it, it's definitely competitive in this electric longboard market. Alright, now coming in at number 2 on my list is a board that isn't out yet, but it is going to be out soon. It is the Acton board, and I can't pronounce it. I think it's like QU4TRO. It's their newest board that they're going to come out with. It's currently on Indiegogo, and I believe it is about $1,100 or $1,300, but this board absolutely looks insane. It's one of the only boards I've ever seen that is metal and has carbon fiber on the deck. It's just an insane looking board. You'll have to see the picture of it because it's really just a bizarre looking board, but from what I've seen, this could be the best board on the market. The only reason it's at number 2 is because it's not proven yet, because it's not out. Now this board features a lot of great features, including, like I said, the build quality of it. It has that aluminum chassis and then that carbon fiber deck, but it does feature a 22-mile range, and you are able to go, I believe, 25 miles per hour. So it's got the greatest range on this list, and also it has a speed comparable to all of the other boards. Some of the other features that really make it great is it has all-wheel drive, which means that all the wheels are spinning at one time, so they all have their own individual motors, unlike a lot of the other boards that only have one wheel motor. So it really sets itself apart with that all-wheel drive, and I think that is a pretty cool feature. It does also have regenerative brakes, which means it does charge whenever you are braking, so you're recharging the battery whenever you're braking and going downhill, which is also pretty cool. Like I said, this board looks absolutely insane. You're going to have to look at it to believe it. I mean, this thing looks bizarre, but I think it could be the best board on the market once it actually comes out. Like I said, it's not number one because it's not proven yet, but if you're interested in checking it out, visit it on Indiegogo. I'll include a link down in the description down below, and you can check it out there because you're really going to have to just take a look at this thing to believe it. It just looks so bizarre. Alright, now coming in at the number one spot is going to be the very popular Boosted Board V2. Now this model does come in a few different options. You can get the single battery, the dual battery, or the dual plus battery. And for this video I'll be talking about the dual plus battery. Now it does feature a 200 watt battery and a top speed of 22 miles an hour. So it's very comparable to a lot of the other boards on the market. You are going to get a 12 mile, 7 mile range, and it is a pretty decent weight coming in at 15 pounds. Now the reason I put this as my number one board is because overall it is definitely the most reliable board and most proven board on the market. A lot of people have these, including top YouTubers. They use them all the time. This thing is very durable. It holds up in a lot of their videos, and I've never seen anyone that had a real problem with the Boosted Board. So whenever you buy one of these, you kind of know exactly what you're going to get, and you know it's going to have support from the company because so many people use them and they're so popular. A lot of these other boards on the list are newer, so they're not technically proven in the market, and a lot of people don't have them, so you can't, truly say whether they have the best support overall or not. And that really counts for something whenever you're looking to buy something this expensive. Now these things come in at $1,500, so they're not cheap, but I definitely think this is one of the best options just because so many people have them and they've been proven to be so reliable overall. But anyways, this concludes my list. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content, leave a like rating on the video, and check in the description down below for links to all the products I talked about. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See ya.